Hey everyone, my name is Rygos Pop, and welcome to yet another collection video on all my horror movies. So, this is like the 8th time I'm doing this, so let's begin. Now, let's get the obvious out of the way. Yes, I do have Jurassic Park, the Belko Experiment, the 2005 King Kong film, the 2006 Omen film, and the theatrical version of Saw, but I lost their cases a long time ago, so yeah, with that out of the way, let's begin. Starting off with the top row, I have Firestarter, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Scream from 1996, The Invitation. All that, I have Morbius, the 1975 called classic The Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's a shame that we never got Dead Meat. We never see Dead Meat fully covered on the channel, on his channel, so what a letdown. Following that, I have the Wes Craven collection, which consists of Dracula 2000, Dracula 2 Ascension, and Dracula 3 Legacy. Following that, I have the Candyman 2 film collection, which has the 1992 original and the 2021 requel, as in a remake and a sequel. So yeah, I also have the Insidious quadrilogy. I have the Last Summer trilogy, which has I know what you did last summer. I still know what you did last summer, and I'll always know what you did last summer. AKA, also known as one of the films that made James A. Janice very unhappy, along with Thanksgiving Free. Following that, I have the Stephen King 4 film collection, which has The Dead Zone, Pet Sematary, Silver Bullet, and Graveyard Shift. Following that, I have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the M. Night Shyamalan 4 film collection, which has Old, Visit, Split, and Glass. Now I do have these two film collection, which I'll get to right soon. And yeah, I need at least one more. I need Unbreakable to complete this. Following that, I have Phantasm, the 5 film collection. It's sad that we never got Phantasm 6 because sadly the actor who played the tall man, Angus Scrimm, passed away. Rest in peace, Angus Scrimm. You were a legend. Following that, I have Willy's Wonderland. Following that, I have Dead Silence, the Deep Blue Sea trilogy, the 2003 reboot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Jurassic World, the Escape Room Duology, which has the original and Tournament of Champions. Following that, I have the Venom 2 film collection, which has Venom and Venom Let There Be Carnage. The Saw 9 film collection, which has the unrated version of the first 7 films, Jigsaw, and Spiral. Following that, I have Bodies, 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 the Conjuring 7 film collection. Yes, there's an 8 film, so I might have to get it in the future. Following that, I have the 2004 film. I have the 2004 Hellboy film by Guillermo del Toro. Prisoners of the Ghostland, another film with Nicolas Cage. The Don't Breathe duology, which has the original and the sequel. Following that, I have American Psycho, the double feature, Halloween's 2 and 3, the Lost Boys trilogy, Pet Sematary, both the original and the remake, Scary Movies 1, 2, and 3. Don't have 4 or 5, but I'll have to get them soon. Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. Don't have Jeepers Creepers 3, but I'll have to get it soon. All that, I have Jeepers Creepers Reborn, the 2 film collection of The Shining and Dr. Sleep, Lost World Jurassic Park, A Quiet Place, the Resident Evil 6 film collection, which goes from the original to the final chapter, Slapface, the first Shutter film. So yeah, I might get more films from I might get more Shutter films in the future, like Blood Quantum or PG Psycho Goreman. So yeah, Slapface is the first Shutter film I got. The It film, the It 2 film collection, which has the 2017 original and the 2019 sequel. The Terror Times 10 film collection, which has The Cabin in the Woods, It Follows, You're Next, The Possession, Cabin Fever, The Last Exorcism, Sinister, The Haunting in Connecticut, Leatherface, and The Descent. These movies are just starting to slip out. Following that, I have Halloween 2018, The Mimic trilogy, The Critters quadrilogy. I don't have the 5th film, so I'll get it soon. I have the Leprechaun quadrilogy. I have the Miramax Classics Hellraiser collection, which goes from Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth to Hellraiser Hellworld. Following that, I have Jaws, Hellfest, 28 Days Later. Following that, I have Hide and Seek. Now, truth be told, I actually bought this in a local thrift store, and the case it came in, it's actually an old case from Blockbuster, so I knew it first. Following that, I have A Quiet Place Part 2, The Purge election year, and the first Purge, and a double feature, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. Oh, sorry about that. Following that, I have Texas Chainsaw 3D, or just simply Texas Chainsaw. It's impossible to watch films in 3D anymore. Following that, I have my personal favorite, The Cabin in the Woods. Following that, I have the Godzilla and Kong free film collection, which has Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Kong, Skull Island. I also have Halloween Kills. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting Halloween Ends when it comes out later this month. Next up, I have the 2-film collection with Split and Glass. Don't have Unbreakable yet, but I'll have to get it soon. Next up is the Jaws 3-film collection, in which it consists all 3 sequels of the Jaws films, which has Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and Jaws the Revenge. Next up, I have Goat Lane. Following that, I have the Universal Classic Monster 6-film collection, which consists of Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, The Invisible Man, The Mummy, and The Bride of Frankenstein. I don't have Creature from the Black Lagoon, but I'll have to get that film soon when it comes back. This is a disaster. These movies are starting to slip, so here, I'll move them. There we go, much better. Next up, I have Sparrow from the Book of Saw. Following that, I have The Cursed. I also have another Miramax Classics, this time free Halloween films, which consists of the Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, and Resurrection. Following that, I have the 8-film Nightmare on Elm Street collection, which goes from the original to Freddy vs. Jason. And yeah, I do have Freddy vs. Jason on Blu-ray, but I lost its case. Next up is the Tremors 7-film collection, which goes from the original Tremors film to Tremors Shrieker Island. Following that, I also have The Purge Anarchy. Now, I do have the Forever Purge, but I've seemed to lost it, or I might have misplaced it. I don't really know. I don't know. Following that, I have Nope, the Chucky 7-film collection, which goes from the original Child's Play to Call of Chucky. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, this is the original. And finally, Friday the 13th, the 8-film collection, which goes from the original to Jason Takes Manhattan. Following that, I also have Rob Zombie's Halloween, which is the unrated director's cut. Following that, I have the Stranger's Duology. Yeah, the case is damaged, so I tend to not worry about it. And finally, the Final Destination 5-film collection. Again, the case is damaged, but I too do not care. Now we go to my Blu-rays. Okay, for Blu-rays, I have Alien vs. Predator, a double feature of Hostels 1 and 2 by Eli Roth. I don't have Hostel 3, so I'll have to get it in the future. Scream 5 or Scream 2022, but I'm mostly going to call it Scream 5 to avoid confusion of the original. Next up is the universally acclaimed film, The Black Phone. Next up is the Predator quadrilogy, which consists of Predator, Predator 2, Predators, and The Predator. Following that, I have X, the 2019 reboot of Hellboy, Jurassic World Dominion, 1978's Halloween, a classic from 1978, and the Alien 6-film collection, which has Alien, Aliens, Alien Free, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, and Alien Covenant, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, the Jordan Peele free-film collection, which consists of Nope, Us, and Get Out, Pearl, a prequel to X, and finally, Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Now, if I couldn't find my DVD of the Forever Purge, I'll have to get another copy. And with that, that concludes my big collection of horror movies. So, within the collection of horror movies, which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Stay poppin', stay safe, and take care out there. Peace.